Hello folks, this review is on the f2.8 70 to 180 2.8 and the 17 to 28 2.8. I already did a review on the 28 to 75, but this is for a special subscriber. So I did some videos and I did some pictures and it's tack sharp. I used the IBIS and I used the digital zoom. These lenses, and I'll move the mic over here, are, some say it's too plastic-y or whatever. I disagree. There's some metal on the bottom. Okay. There's a seal. This one, no buttons, no autofocus. Well, it does have a autofocus ring, or you can reprogram it for manual, like for aperture or something. This is moving it from 17 to 28. There's no locking mechanism on it. It does come with a lens hood, lens cap, bottom lens cap for the camera. And just to show you, it's very easy turn. You only see a little bit of the closing, and it does raise a little bit. So it's an eternal zoom, okay, which I like. But I wouldn't put it in the rain either, okay? Put the lens hood back on. Yeah, do it right. Yeah, anyway. Lock that in place. Now, this one does have a lock. So you see I can't move it. You'll see an orange color. When unlocked, it's black. Then I can move it back and forth. You cannot lock it in anywhere. All right. You have to bring it back to the 70 in order to lock it. And if you notice also, that's the only switch on there. Same thing. So I have it in lock mode. You turn it, and as you can see, it's not an internal zoom. This one is. If I remove this, lens cap, bottom lens cap, and I move it up and down, you can see, I believe it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, 9 blades. And you can see the extent. So it's not an eternal zoom like the 17 to 28. Not heavy. Metal with a rubber seal on the outside. Contacts. I chose this over the VR in the 2.8 trifecta because of the price. Is this good enough? Yeah, I think it is. A little coloring different, but here you have it. I'm going to put this in lock mode so it doesn't move. And if you can notice, it's much taller. 28 to 75 is a little bit taller than the 17 to 28. Okay? And let me bring this back all the way here. It's pretty well centered. Okay, I'm going to show a little slideshow. I'm using NX Studio. This is for my friend in England. Now, these are different pictures that I've used. Yeah, that's doing the slideshow. back here. And I think I get it on the long one. But what I want to show you is this is with the 28 millimeter f2.8, the small compact lens. Now look at the blue pillow that she's on. And you can see the different focal lengths. So I believe this is the 17 to 28. I get it closer. I'm just showing you the slideshow. And you can see how close I can get to her. Isn't she cute? Now, you notice that the blue color has changed in the pillow. But look how sharp the lens is. And these are with these two lenses, the 17 to 7 or 70 to 70. I mean, the 70 to 180, and then the 17 to 28. So I'm just taking some pictures with the camera with these lenses. But look how sharp detail. You won't see anything that's fuzzy, out of focus. And this cat's great. My dog is black. You can see the brown eyebrows and a little bit on her, her white muzzle. But they're hard to focus in the dark. But look how sharp and clear this is. These are two great lenses, and I think I had it on like 4 or 5 in a row. Sorry about that. But now I'm showing you the wide field of view, 17. And I'm panning around the room. Now when the cat is usually in the office, he either wants to be put outside, or he wants some company, or he wants food. When he starts rubbing against my legs, either he wants to go outside or he wants food. And if he's really anxious, he'll jump on that table, the product review table. So this is this morning. I waited for daylight. Here's the car. Now I'm showing you on the outside the 17 to 28. I believe I was mixing it from 2.8 to 8. Okay. I know I did it on the video. I might have left it at 2.8 on the stills, but I can't remember. If I take the slideshow off, it'll tell me exactly the ISO and all that stuff. That's the nice thing about the Nikon Studio. It can show you all that stuff, but not on the slideshow. Free program. You download it. So that's my crepe myrtle. The leaves are turning red. I got some great shots. And you can get close with both lenses. Get some macro shots in there. That's one thing I like about the Nikon glass. You just have to find out where the closest focal length is, and it won't let you take a shot if you're too close. But if you get the right distance, it'll focus, and then you can shoot. Now I also have it where if you touch the back of the LCD screen, it'll take a picture too. So you have to be careful of that too, especially with your nose. But here's my big crepe myrtle, white flowers, but they're all gone. But still the leaves are there. They haven't dropped yet. And it's November 5th. And I'm doing it on the recycle tub of my neighbor's yard. See, got real close to 180, I believe. And you notice I put the focus on the tree, not the chair. So you get a little bokeh in the front. And as you can see, I'm going out different ones. 180, 105, 70. Now, this is a macro shot. See how close I can get to the flowers that haven't bloomed? And you can see the little spider web too. Isn't that something? That's how sharp these lenses are. It's fantastic. So this is my bird bath. So see, I zoomed in. Should have gotten a little bit higher. And I think I've changed the ISO a couple of times too. And this is with just a regular 28mm, the compact lens, just to show you the difference of f2.8. You won't see a difference. It looks the same to me. The zoom lens looks like the same as the compact lens. Only the compact lens is a prime lens and it's smaller. And you can see me holding the camera. Well, maybe not. You saw my shadow. I do have distortion control on. Everything looks straight. It doesn't look, I don't see any vignetting. The color looks good. There you go. I got 2 flowers left on my small crepe myrtle. And then you can see the ones that didn't bloom. The deer was eating the center part of the tree. So, and that's a little out of focus. Sorry about that. And I'll close that. Okay. And I'm on the wrong one. Those are the lenses. Here's me. So I've already done about 15 minutes. I got some video, but I think I'll make a part 2 for the video. And it'll be a short one. It's only like 30 or 40 seconds. Let me take a look real quick. You know what? I'm going to show you the video on this that I took with the two lenses, just to show you. I think I had the 26mm also and the 28mm, just to show the difference. They're both the compact lenses, but you tell me a zoom lens can perform as a prime at f2.8. No VR. I got all three lenses, and it's, let's see, one lens is like 20 or I think 2000, you know, like for the 24 to 70. But then if you include the 14 to 24 and then the 70 to 200, this is the way to go. It's stable. I only had one shot that was out of focus, and I think that was a mistake right there. And that and the first one where you saw the picture of my foot. I was trying to change the ISO and then realized that I took a picture with my finger on the back of the LCD. So you got to watch out for that. So let's watch some movies. Okay, folks. So I got 5.6 on the video mode, walking around. Oh, I see some deer tracks. They like coming through my yard. I got the digital stabilization. Let's see if I got my package from Amazon yet. Yeah. Walking around. Yeah, it's kind of wet. I'm gonna have to wait until I mow the grass. Yeah, it's still wet. So, I got a 512 gigabyte SD card in here, and it's running to that. And it did say overheat last night, but then it stopped. So, I don't know if it has a temperature gauge or something inside of it. But anyway, I'm opening up this case, the sling bag, and I'm going to be using two of them. The 70 to 180 2.8, and I'm going to be using the 17, get in focus, 28 2.8. I got the 26mm on here now. This is also a 2.8, and I can put it at a, let's see, this is now at a 2.8, and you can see how everything is bright. It's better to be, and I don't have auto ISO. I got it on 64, okay? I don't want to mess with the auto ISO. I just want to leave it in manual. But I could click on that. Yeah. So I turn off the auto ISO on this camera. And I'm going to put it back to 5.6. And so it was at 6400, 116.5 shutter speed. And you see if I move it down, the f-stop, it gets brighter. And you can see things a lot clearer. And then if I did the, you know, like the 1/30th or whatever, so let's say 1/60th over shutter speed, because this is at 4K 30. So you can see me moving the dials. It's shaking a little bit. I still have to get used to this. There you go, 1/60th. No, 59 and a half. That's about Yeah, 29, 58, 4. So anyway, let's do it again. Now I'm going to focus. See, it's at 2.8, so I'm going to put it at 5.6. I could put it at 8. That way you have a little bit more dynamic range. 7.1. I think it's closer to 6.3. $4K30 ISO 64. I'm running to the SD card, and I got 4 hours and 15 minutes to go. And you don't need to use the CF Express card, you know, to do 4K video. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So I'm going to switch the lens out, the 17 to 28. So this is a 26 millimeter. Let's see what happens when I put on the this one. The 17 to 28. Okay, I put on the 17 to 28, running the video. Let's look at these hoops. Okay, 20 all the way to 28. So here's the 28 millimeter at f6.3. Now I'm going to put it at 2.8. See how bright it gets? If I go in here, back in the dark garage, this is at 28 millimeters. If I put it at 26, that's about 26, right about there. Okay, you see a difference? So what I'm going to show you is different colors with different lenses. I haven't changed anything with the color balance or anything. I'm just showing you, see how it focuses. Looking around the garage, just panning a little bit. Here's all my camera boxes. I'm running out of space for Nikon. So like, this is all my Nikon boxes. This is all my Sony. And then I have some extra battery, or you know, boxes like for batteries and cases. My Canon, I got the R10, R8. You know, they just came out with the f2.8, but I got 3 cameras there. I don't know where to put that. I'll probably put it on top. Yeah, I'll do that. Z8. Latest camera. Just put it up there. So you can see I'm investing more in Nikon, Sony, and then of course Canon. So I'm showing you around. This is at 28. Now I'm going to go to 17. Show you the wide field of view. Garage. Fire extinguishers. Is everything clear? Oh my goodness. I was just talking about Amazon. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Just got it from Amazon. That's what I was waiting for. This is going to go into my ZF 256 gigabyte SD card. And then I'm getting also in the mail tomorrow the 256 gigabyte CF Express card. And they'll go good together. Both Delkin devices. So that'll be a nice welcome. I'm going to put this in the car. I'm trying to figure out why the mirror closed. I guess because the trunk is open. So anyway, this is 17 to 28. Good morning. How you doing? I know. You're not wearing her shoe. Oh. Okay. So this is in the garage, 2.8. Now I'm going to go back to, let's go to 7, what was it, 6.3? Yeah, let's go to f8. It's getting brighter. And you can see all the dew. And if I vlog with this thing, see a spot on the lens already. There we go. So I'm vlogging with this. I have no idea if I'm in the picture, but I'm looking at the lens. It's a heavy camera. CF is much better. Okay. So I'm just trying to show you that you can vlog. So it's kind of dark, but if I go out in the sun, I should, how do I look now? So 17 to 28 is kind of like the vlogging lens, but it's a good kit lens. But I think I would like to have something like what Canon has, or like we already have, the 24 to 120, but that's a big lens. So if you want a small f2.8 good lens for at night, this is a good lens. I'm going to compare it with my other 28 millimeter f2.8 at 28. And so I see this is 24, 28. So my face should be pretty big, and I'm holding it out pretty much. And then I'm back to 17. Turn it back around. Go in here. Change it to 2.8. Now let's try, let me take some shots first before I take this lens off. And I'll be back in a moment. Okay, image stabilization and IBIS is on. I'm walking with this. This is at 70 millimeters. And you can see it's moving quite a bit. But it has the truck. If I go around the house, let's take a look at these deer tracks. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. There's a deer track right there. And watch this. Now I'm at 180, which is pretty good. And it's still at f2.8, 1/2000 of shutter speed. And ISO is at 125. So this is auto ISO right now. And if we go to the tree, which lost all of its flowers, we turn it this way. Okay. I'm going all the way to 180. And I've taken some pictures of macro. It's a very good lens. Excellent. I'm going to try it now without any digital stabilization. See if it works much better. Okay. Just the IBIS. All right. Just panning a little bit. Everything's in focus. Auto ISO. Now I'm just going to walk. So see, without the digital stabilization, I'm just moving slowly, okay? It's doing okay. I am seeing a little stuttering when I'm panning. Now let's go to the bird bath. And you see, it does wobble. But look at the leaves. Yeah, I'll take a macro on this. Okay, so what do you think? I use the Z8 for using the 17 to 28 and 70 to 180 f2.8 lens, zoom lens. They're great. The telephoto lens, yeah, you don't use it for vlogging and stuff. If you have it on a tripod, it's pretty good. When you hold the camera steady, it was excellent. I could pinpoint where I want to focus. I saw no focus breathing. I did see a little focus breathing on the first video, which was like 5 minutes long. That's with the 26 millimeter. But on the zoom lenses, no focus breathing. Okay? And when you pan, you get that blurry image because it's not focusing, so you don't see that much stuttering. There was a little jerkiness, but that's because, you know, I was using the camera IBIS, and it turned out better than I expected. So if you want to save the bucks, those 3 lenses I would recommend getting. You know, if you have the money for the VR, the 14-24, the 24 to 70, the 70 to 200, that's what you get. Okay? And I believe they can take the teleconverters. I don't believe these lenses that I bought can take the teleconverters. Okay? Look in the manual or just go Google it online. I don't think they can take the 1.4 or the 2.8 teleconverter. And anyhow, great lenses. If you have it on a crop sensor camera, you get a 1.5 times zoom, I would say, better distance. And I've done that with this camera also. So right now, believe it or not, this is in DX mode. It's not in FX mode. Fooled you, didn't I? So the Z8, I think is what? 20 megapixels, maybe a 22, whatever, in DX mode. I still look good, right? Watch what happens when I put it in FX mode. So I'm a little bit smaller, not as cropped. And I have the, if I turn this all the way back, this is the 26 millimeter, okay? That's how small I look in FX. That's why I put it in crop mode, so you can see me a little bit closer. But I like doing that with lenses and cameras just to fool people. Great picture. I'm running off just the camera battery. I don't have a dummy battery in there because I got it set up for the car vlogging. But anyway, picture quality is good with this camera. I used different lenses on there. I've already did one on the 28 to 75, but since this individual already had one, I thought I'd show him the 17 to 28 and the 70 to 180. I finally got good weather to take some pictures. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. And remember, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, I shall see you then. Goodbye, folks.